It's the Sergio Show.
And here's your host,
Sergio Dominguez. Hey folks, welcome to the Sergio Show. I'm Sergio Dominguez, and let's get this show started. For this episode, I want to do another list, and this is the top 3 cartoonists of all time. Oh, and just so you know, these are fake, so that means they don't exist. But for the fun of it, I want to acknowledge them and give them a history as if they do exist. Yeah! Why top 3? Why fake cartoonists? Because of course! Anyway, let's begin. Number 3. Aaron McDean. Started out as a young artist, wanting to make cartoons, and he would do it independently. He got to work in so many great small animation studios in different countries over the years. And then he got his big break animating in this one popular movie that I can't mention. Since then, he directed commercials, went in and out of the studio, but ultimately, after so many years since creating that character in that one movie, he's become very popular ever since. So what I like about his work is that it has a nice fluid look to it, very creative, very stylish, like a lot of great animators and cartoonists. A lot of his great inspirations are also great to look at, of these cartoons that were made in New Jersey, that southern part in Florida. I think there was one cartoon I like from Ohio. Ultimately, what's great about his inspiring work is that his work is inspired, and that's always the best kind of work. Okay, let's get to number 2. Number 2, Terry John Gregerson. Yeah, you heard me. He's known for at first creating a couple of cartoons and print media, but he finally got his chance on creating this show that he passionately wanted to work on for about 9 years. And after 9 years, he got to finally make a show, and it came out in around the early 90s, and wouldn't you know it, it only lasted 6 episodes and only had a cult following. Oh gosh darn it. But those 6 episodes have just lived a life on their own on the internet. With memes, fan bases, cosplay, you know, all that great stuff that comes with a short-lived, obscure cartoon. And what's great about it, he still works in print media and sometimes appears in conventions, and he just has this bright, lovable personality that makes me interested in his amazing work. So hopefully he might do some more animated work in the future, but that long history of print media plus that little series is just awe-inspiring, and I just love that work. So thanks. Now, before we get to number 1, here are a couple honorable mentions. This cartoonist from Canada. That other cartoonist from Canada. And that cartoonist from Canada. Anyway, let's get to the number 1 part of the list. Here we go! The number 1 greatest fake cartoonist of all time is Tom Lee Anderdeer. A cartoonist born in the early 1900s, discovered what the process of animation was like. There sparked his idea, in which the idea changed the face of animation forever. It wasn't just going to be this little toy. It was going to make an impact on not just movies or TV, but it was also going to change the entertainment medium as we knew it. The great mediums that we've had in the last 20 years have really grown when it started out thanks to Tom Lee like 80 years ago. He recruited some great team of other artists and pushed the limits of what cartoons can do, even when people thought cartoons were just going to be this rubbish little thing that wasn't going to last forever, but he made it last more than anyone could ever thought it could. So Tom Lee, thank you very much for letting us know how great cartoons and unstoppable the animation process is. Thank you. Well, I hope hearing these fake cartoonists and their history might make you fake inspired to make cartoons of your own, if you don't already. So enjoy. Well, that's all for this episode of the Sergio Show. I'm Sergio Dominguez, saying have an animated day. Sergio Studios.